Listen, is your brother there, me on Meadows? All I want to do is talk to Barney. That's the man I want to talk to. Yes. Well, listen, your brother Barney is tall, like you said, right? But I'm going to look 8 foot to him because when I hit him, he's going to be down on the ground looking up at me. Do you understand that? So listen, put your brother Barney on the phone to me, will you? I'll soon cut him down to size, don't worry about that. Put your brother Barney on the phone if he's man enough to come on the phone. Listen, I didn't ring up Darg with a lot of gomies, right? Is your brother Barney there till I talk to him, yes or no? You've the whole world terrorised. Sean, you're living a fantasy, man. How the whole world is looking for you and you can't be found, you're all hiding, man.
I reckon they're smoking a lot of weed out. They're very hiding.
Serious ganja. Where the fuck are you? I'll come to your door.
They're all junkies, all weed smokers, all sausages.
You bet the black dohertys and cut them up. You cut nobody up. My cousins in Birmingham cut the whole lot of you up. You lot of bowsies, ye. And they put you out of Birmingham. You cut no Jerry up. Jerry cut the whole lot of you up. And they put the whole lot of you out of Birmingham as well. He barred you.
You're barred out of Birmingham, you tramps.
Guys, look, the only thing you cut is cheese, right? That's what I tell you. Listen.
Am cutting out pie up?
Just cut the shit for now, will you? For fuck's sake, lads. Is Barney there or is he not? Look, can none of you not talk a bit about sense, lads?
Sean, trying to arrange a fair fight.
Listen, at the end of the day, I don't know you and you don't know me, right? Is your brother Barney there? I only want to have an old fair go with him. For God's sake, man, it's not that hard to fucking act, is it? But is Barney there, yes or no? But I want to box your brother Barney. Where is he? Don't worry, you can fight your brother. Is that fair enough? You can fight your brother Charlie, right? Or my brother Francie, take your pick. There'll be a man there. Listen, there'll be a man there for anybody else that wants to fight. So don't worry, you won't go short of a fight, right? That's guaranteed. That's lovely. You're all 6'1" and 6'2", and there's 9 of you. Fair play to you. But are you not? And you're supposed to be 9 kings, right? Well, surely the God put out the main king as Barney. Let him have a fair fight, man. The rest of you kings can fight me brothers. Is that fair enough?
I'll make queens out of you if you fight me.
Drag queens.
Listen. Just let me explain you something, please. Look. Listen, let's try and have a little bit of self-respect. Right, come on, right? Your brother Barney's a man that likes fighting and likes boxing, right? And you're the one who insulted the dohertys, right or wrong? Did we say or do unto ye? No, right? You're up around Applebeg calling out doherty scum. Is that right? We were in court. We were there 5 years in a row, boys, and you know we were there 5 years in a row. And your brother Trevor was there 1 year with me. And you can ask him if you don't believe me, right? Your brother was with me one of them years, walking up and down with old Philly with me, right? And none of the rest of ye was there. I couldn't. And I sent your father there last year. I was chatting to your father there last year. Right? And then this year you all turns up there and you're saying that we didn't turn up. Sure, we didn't know that you were going to be there and you wanted to be calling out doherty scum.
And Q, you asked him what are the accent from mcginleys Tony. Where's your boxer? The fellow does the boxing. Asked him for Tony and he wasn't even there. Calling his name out.
With the time that I showed fair play. That's right, when all ye couldn't be seen, when you're all hiding like a lot of rabbits. I remember that, that's very right. That's very right. Listen, I was there that time, wasn't I, with a pair of pumps and a tracksuit with me. Why didn't one of you say something then or call doherty scum out?
Because they would have winded up on their bum.
Right, but hang on then, can I ask you a question then? You just said, I remember when you were there and you showed fair play to Charlie and Q, is that right? Well, why didn't one of you then that year call out doherty scum? Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? Why didn't one of you do it, I said? Why did not one of you was man enough to look at me and say, Q, I want to fight you or call out doherty scum? Did you? Did you or did you not? Was I standing there with my pumps and my tracksuit on, showing fair play, me and my father and my old uncle? Right or wrong, did you or did you not say one word to me? You said fuck all to me.
When he shit yourself.
What about when I told her daddy last year?
Your brother Trevor was there with me. And
where's your sons, ainey? Where's your sons last year?
Nice to me.
They're not here, I don't talk to them.
So why are you now going up to Applebeg the year that we're
not there? I don't blame you for not talking to them. They're dirty jackers. Oh, jackers they are.
Huh? You sent challenge to Paddy Doherty.
I've enough, Barney. I've enough.
Right, well that's fair enough then. You sent challenge to Paddy Doherty. Then if you did, good luck to you. But you never sent no challenge to me, did you? But we didn't know you sent the challenge to Paddy Doherty. Well, I swear when my children died, we didn't know that. And who's recording it? But what I'm saying is, who are you talking to on the recording? You were talking to Paddy Doherty's son, Simey. Well, Simey didn't tell me nothing, or didn't tell any of our people anything, and as far as I'm concerned, if your father rung Paddy up, Paddy would fight him. There's no doubt about that. Well, that's your opinion, isn't it? If you don't think that, then that's your own opinion. But listen, right, fair play is good sport. You called out Doherty scum. Your brother Barney's saying he's the king of the whole world, right? And he'd fight any travelling man in the world. Well, I'm a man now, a Doherty man, right, that's ringing up to fight your brother Barney. Put him on the phone. That's right. What's that? You're ashamed of what? Well, what about me cousin Patrick then? Is this your brother ainey? What about me cousin Patrick not up to his knee, hit him a belt under the chin and put him straight to sleep? What about that? Me Uncle Hughie's son Patrick. Hughie and Burry's son Patrick. Your Aunt Burry's son, my uncle's son. He hit your brother ainey a rap and put him asleep, didn't he? Your brother Trevor knocked him out. Your brother Trevor knocked him out in his life. My cousin Patrick of 8 to 9 brothers, he one after another. But listen, anyways, right? Don't be saying Doherty's if you know good to ye. Listen. And I'm ringing you up now. Look, let's cut the crap, boys. Look, is Barney going to fight me or not? Yes or no?
No, he's not. He ain't got a bottle.
You ain't got the bottle of
Never
fight?
did and he never
Well, I'm
will.
the best man then, isn't I? Because he won't fight.
Sure, that goes
That's obvious. It
without
goes
saying.
without saying, man, for God's sake.
If you set of hands like me, Sham, you're sick
Oh,
people. I swear to God you are. But your brother
Apply
never
machine
going to fight
hands
his
is
life.
not
Sir Paddy
good.
Ward just bet the shit out of your brother.
3 times.
Sir Paddy Ward bet your brother
Useless.
3 times, me on, mate. Now be fair. You fought Joe Joyce's son. The man was drinking for 6 days. The man was heavy
An
on the bed.
alcoholic, that chap.
The poor old fella was heavy on the drink, and not being funny, he couldn't do fuck all with him, right? And then he fought Paddy Ward 3 times and lost. Who did your brother ever beat in his whole life to be a king? Yeah? Sorry? Who was ringing who for the whole week in Apple Bay? Did he? I don't know about that. So basically then you're not going to fight then, you're frightened, is that right?
And they're barred out of all fairs
You're
in
frightened
England.
then, didn't you?
Got to hide in Ireland for the rest
You're
of their
frightened,
life.
didn't you?
Not even more talking about it.
No, but there's only innocent
Listen,
people.
look, I'll tell you
Don't
something now. I
fight.
swear on my father's life, right? I thought you were sausages, but you're not half the gomies that you look. Because you're too clever to fight me, so you're not that big a fool, are you? You knows what you're doing, I give you that. I'll tell you something now, I'm going to tell all our lads that you're not as big as gomies as what you look. Because I'll tell you something now, you knows who to fight and who not to fight. You won't fight me, will you, boys? You won't have it, will you? You won't have it, you know the
They're all
crack.
fight a harness out.
You know you're stepping out of line when you're fighting a man like me. You know that.
It's over for you then.
You know you wouldn't, listen, you wouldn't even land a shot on me, your brother wouldn't. And I'd hit him that hard and fast, he wouldn't know where to be coming from, I'd put him straight to sleep.
A big,
And you
slow,
knows that.
punchy fool.
You knows that.
A
I'll
big
finish your
cartoon
whole
he's like.
career off. And you
The man of a head the size of a television, you never miss it. How would you miss Barney's head? His head is the size of a telly.
Listen, I must have had fucking 30 fights with travelling men. But I won't mention travelling men's names because I'm a gentleman, I'm not a dosser. Do you understand that? I don't mention travelling men. I never lost a fight in my life.
You never bet in your life,
I
do
was
you?
never
There was
bet in
any
the
of
ring
us.
or out of the ring. I'm an undefeated man that you're talking to. Do you understand?
There was
I never
never
lost a
bet.
fight in my life. And I'd rather get a gun and blow my own brains out than Jack. Do you understand that? I'd rather be dead first before a Jack.
What about his brother
You
Barney? Have you enough? I've
Your
enough.
brother's a jacker, mate. I'm
I've
not a
enough.
jacker.
Have you enough,
I'd
Barney?
rather die
I've
than
enough.
He had
A big dirty jack
He had a
about
pie
you.
attack, he did.
Do you understand that, boys? Listen,
The pie stuck
don't
in
ever
his
forget
throat.
one thing, boys. Before I'd ever jack or lose a fight to one of ye, I would get a gun and I would blow my
I'd rather
own brains
get a-
out first. I'd commit suicide.
I'd get a rope and
Do you
hang
understand
myself
that?
if a McGinley ever
Yeah.
bet me.
You never bait me for as long as ever you live.
Them rubbish though, that's what I'm on about. I bet a whole fief of them.
Ye rules England and Ireland. You're barred out of Applebay. Listen, your father and your 9 brothers is barred out of Applebay. Do you understand? Huh?
Tell me about it, Peter.
Huh? Are you, listen, come into Applebay next year and you'll see what'll happen.
Yeah, fun.
Come into it next year. Listen, we'll see who the men is next year in Applebay. We'll see if he come in. Just see if you got the bottle to come in, right? Here, I'm putting you on to the man now that you've all been hiding for about 5 years.
Hello.
They're scumbags, boys. They'll never
This
fight.
is me, Francie.
They've got a
Doherty.
bottle to fight.
Yeah, the punk Francie, yeah. The man who you're hiding from for 5 years, 6 years. Yeah, wait, exactly. Talk sensible and forget about the road. Will you just match up a few fights, boys, and get it on?
They're not men enough to fight, lads. They're too
We'll
clever.
all shake hands then and forget
I'm
it.
telling you now, they're not as big as gold
Tell
as
them
you
we'll all
think.
go on and
You know
drink
what I
a
mean?
pint of meat then.
Hello? Hello? Rest they won't even, they haven't even got the bottle to talk to me, look.
Come back to me, he won't talk to you.
They won't even talk.
Hello?
It's gone.
How are these men I ever seen?
Hello, is this you?